Welcome, guys, to Amksgoddessradio. It's been a minute, and I ain't played guitar in a long time, and I ain't talked to you guys in a long time, because I ain't felt like I ain't had much to say. And when you ain't got much to say, there ain't much to say. But I'll be danged if I ain't seen much to say. We got Kevin McCarthy, right? Is that his name? House Representative Speaker, right? It's a first in America. In the last 8 years, we've had a lot of firsts in America. First black president, first black vice president. We've had a first Alzheimer's president. We've had a first indicted president, first impeached president. I don't know. I just don't know how many more first. Oh, we got the first ever rampage on the border. I don't know if I can take any more firsts for America. I don't know. How about you guys? I've never seen some crazier stuff in my whole entire life. I'm trying to be good steward of my mouth. I'm trying to be a good steward of my time and my money and my words, you know. It's hard to be a good person. How many of you find it to be really hard to be a really good person every day? When I mean good person, I mean like honest, willing, giving, kind, loving, compassionate. It's so difficult to be truthful all the time. To say what's really on your mind, what's really on your heart. I think about if everybody was transparent. You know that show. I mean that show. They had a movie about it, Transparency, I think it was called. And the whole world was under a microscope and a camera all day long, 24/7, 7 days a week. It was like the Communist Party in China does. Facial recognition, and social scoring. If you don't have enough social points, you can't even ride a bus. Isn't that something? You're not socially worth a penny to do anything. Let's talk about the world of crypto for a minute. How many cases do you know of, like Ripple and the SCE? I don't know how many people know about crypto, right? They won their first case. Then SCE took them for an appeal, and they won the appeal. Now they're taking them to trial. It's maddening. Taking Donald Trump to trial over a difference of what his amenities are for the diagram and spatial circumferences of his apartment for the worth of it. crazy, dude. It's insane. The things we're going through right now would never happen. They want a monarch, a king. They want a king like they did back in Israel's time. Jacob, Saul, Daniel, King David, Solomon. They want a king. They're going to get a king. One like no other. One's coming. It has a mark. He is a beast. He is a dragon. 666 is his beast's name. He will be the new king. From the east, from the west, from the north, from the south, he will reign. Yes, they will get a king. The Hebrews and Gentiles alike. A king like no other. A king that is coming for them. Will reign in blood and terror. 3.5 years in peace. The other 3.5 in blood and screams. Yes, they will get a king. The world must end as we know it. The youth that will come. Model that is out there. So we got the eugenics model out there, you know. Abortion is it. New contraceptive, don't you know? But then it isn't, because Roe versus Wade was overturned, so there's only certain states that allows it, right? People are coming for miles and miles and miles and miles to Illinois, sorry, to have an abortion. Well, that doesn't sound like it's in tune. Sadness comes alive. I'd rather just talk it out, huh? Sadness comes alive, don't you know? Sadness comes alive, don't you know? Sadness comes alive, don't you know? Sadness comes alive. Sadness comes alive, don't you know? Sadness comes alive, don't you know? It does, sadness comes alive. All due to our pride. Sadness comes alive, don't you know? 'Cause of our pride, don't you know? I think our world's pride and ego has gotten in its way. Everybody wants to go, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at the Republican, look at the Democrat, look at the liberal, look at the conservative. I think the lines are so blurred, they don't even know who they really are anymore. Abortion, no abortion, kill the baby after it's born, kill the baby right before it's born, kill the baby. It doesn't matter. You're killing the baby. How many people want a baby? Forced abortion, forced pregnancy. I had an abortion, dude. God forgives all sins, right? But don't use it as a contraceptive, right? Sadness comes alive, don't you know? Sadness comes alive, don't you know? Sadness comes alive, don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? You are pride, can't you see? You are pride, can't you breathe? You are pride, can't breathe. Our pride is so deep. It makes me where I can't breathe. Sadness comes alive, don't you know? 'Cause of our pride, can't you see? It's so deep. Can't make it, just can't breathe. Sadness comes alive, don't you know? I think that in our world today, that sadness is alive and well, and people aren't honest and about their feelings and about how they're getting through life today. Everybody wants to be rich, and nobody's rich in happiness and love. And you can say I'm full of bullshit, but if you look around, the world is miserable. And instead of passing on the love and light, they're passing on misery and pain, suffering. People work hard, and they work hard at living. It's hard to live. Some days it's real hard to live. You know, fear grips us. The government's going to shut down. If the government shut down, yes, the minor people would be hurt. But the big people that it should hurt doesn't hurt at all. Because it doesn't touch their checks. It doesn't hurt their mortgages. It doesn't hurt their pockets. The senators and the governors, it doesn't hurt them because they've got money invested. They've got money vested into other things. They've got money. It hurts the people that work in the cafeterias. It hurts the people that work for the governors, for the states, for the federal government, the people that are working for the taxes at the federal buildings. That's where it hurts if it shuts down, because they don't make a fortune. They're not at the level that the Senate's at or the House is at. They're not going to. They're not the ones that are going to suffer. Those folks aren't going to suffer. You know. Kevin McCarthy being kicked out of the House as the House Speaker because he chose to come to a solution and keep the government open so people wouldn't suffer, because that was his duty as an American representative of the American people for 45 days. So, a first of America. First in America. We've got a lot of firsts in America, don't we? Whew. I don't know, people. I hope everyone has a good day. Hope everybody said This morning, I report to duty, God. Set your blessings in your gratitude list. All right, peace out. AMKS Goddess Radio. Saying what you think, too afraid to say. Go ahead, America. Stand up for something or you're going to fall for everything.